Once we've finished the arcs on our push stick and we've selected everything and hit the join button over here, we should click on the push stick and make sure it's all one object as you select it, and that means that it is a joined object. We always want to join everything before we do any kind of machining with it. So the goal here is that we are going to laser engrave this on a piece of plywood to use as a cutting template to cut this out on the bandsaw for your bandsaw checkoff. So once you've got that joined, we need to get this set up for laser engraving. And the laser engraver communicates with a variety of colors. So we're going to first come over to our layers tab, remember, which is over here. It's this ice cream cake looking piece right here. And if you come right down to the left, there's a new layer button. So I'm going to left click on this new layer button and it's going to create a new layer. So I want 3 layers. I want a black layer. I want to click on this color box and I want to make a blue layer. I'm going to make one more new layer and click on the color box and make a red layer. And I'm just going to label these. So I'll click on that a couple times and I'm going to label this blue. I'm going to label this red. And I'm going to label this black. So we have a black, a blue, and a red layer. When we are laser engraving, the red layer tells the laser engraver to cut out. Now we're going to be cutting this out of 3/4 inch plywood, which is too thick for our laser engravers to cut. So we won't actually have anything red, but anytime I do a laser engraving project, I always have a red layer. To just vector engrave a line, which means it's going to just follow this line around like this, you're going to use blue. And to raster engrave anything, which you would do with your design, you're going to use black. And raster engrave means that the printer is going to go back and forth, engraving out your design. So we're going to use blue for our outline, and we're going to use black for our design. So I'm going to select the push stick, come over to my blue layer and right click and come down and say change object layer so that my push stick is now blue, and that will be ready for laser engraving. The other thing that I want you to do is to come over to the text tool, click on the text tool, and it will open up this menu. Type in your name and then select a font that you want to engrave on your push stick. So you can just key down and this will show all the different fonts. So if you find one you like, you can select curves, surfaces, or solids. We want to make sure we're selecting just curves, and then we can select our height right here. So 1 inch is probably a good height, and I'm going to press OK. I want to make sure that they're grouped so they're all one object as they come out. Press OK and come out, and I'll place those on my push stick. Now these I want to raster engrave. So they're black, which is good. The one thing that I want to do is select them all, and in the command line type in hatch. Select the solid pattern and press OK. And now this will be raster engraved, which means the laser will come and go back and forth over this and deeply engrave this so it has a nice bold design. So you've got your push stick done, you've got it joined, you've got the color set for engraving, you've got your name hatched and ready to go. The last thing we'll do on this is put our design on, which we'll do next time.